I don't know. I saw the Estonian flag being waved proudly from Randalu's car. He's got a point to prove this weekend. He's got a nation behind him. Both of these guys do, and I think he's using that as fuel to the fire. And he's in the lead position, solid qualifying, very fast through the course. Let's see how they get on.
Yeah, let's see two BMWs equally matched, but what do the drivers do? As Manuel Vaca once again, look at this, another driver lost in the smoke. How does he find the side of Oliver Randalu's BMW? Does, though, he finds it, and he makes a big dive up to the inside. Oliver Randalu asks the question, well, can you follow me through the tight technical part of the circuit? We find out now if Manuel Vaca has got what it takes to stick it with the best. He makes a dive up onto the door. Can he stay there? Can he make the transition work? Oliver Randalu absolutely shutting the door at every opportunity. Sticks the hammer down as Oliver Randalu starts to drive away now on the last transition. Back into it. Vaca shortcuts the circuit. Can he find the door? No opportunity as he absolutely gets driven away from.
You know what? Very good from both drivers. I think Vaca made one error on that run. Delayed a transition, just one transition a little too late, and it cost him the whole second half of the course.
Yeah, it certainly did, Dave, and it opened the door, you know, it just opened the door for Oliver Randalu to drive away. Look at the pace these guys are coming for that first corner.
No, they're quite well matched, though, these two cars.
Yeah.
So you can see at this point, I'm thinking Vaca has probably been as close as anybody coming down the hill. He's absolutely in the perfect position here. Randalu is put on a perfect lead run for him. And watch this, they're really close coming out of this corner, and I'm thinking Vaca's got an opportunity here, but watch Vaca coming out of this hairpin. He waits too long. He washes in, he gets on too much angle here, and as Randalu leaves, he just comes a little too late. He could have attacked there, and that separated at 5-6 car lengths at that point. So that tiny error, that's all it takes on this circuit to throw half the run away. And I wouldn't say this run is in the bag for either driver, but it's definitely falling into Randalu's lap now as he can push the issue by being in the chase position, getting close, and guaranteeing that the judges will swipe his way. But we've a long way from here to there.
We certainly do have a long way to go between here and there, and the crowd getting involved and having some fun with this weekend. The sun's shining, and look at Oliver Randalu. Oh, he's the closest we've seen anyone on that first corner, but he has to back out of it ever so slightly as he worried about Manuel Vaca making a mistake. They come down the back end, and Oliver Randalu waits for the door to open once again as Manuel Vaca gives him the opportunity. Look at Oliver Randalu onto the back bumper. He goes, perfectly timed transition through the hairpin, and Randalu absolutely positioned that car in the best place possible. Look at this from Randalu as Vaca once again opens the door again, invites him in for tea. This time as Manuel Vaca goes wide, holds onto it, Oliver Randalu glues it to the door.
Well, I'm going to make a big statement. I think there's your favourite right now. That is the man that's driving. You know, he crept up through qualifying, he crept up through everything. That is the best chase run we've watched. I'm going to go as far as saying even the last time we were here. That was absolutely sensational. Same distance the entire way around the track, and we've watched it. There's so many XL and decel zones. How do you keep it consistent? You know, you look at Vaca, he's on a good lead run. Got to give him credit for that. But at this point, he's closer than anybody. And then at the point, say we transition back here, no one's close from here for the rest of the run. It's a really weird pull out of this hairpin. But look at this, he times it perfectly, transitions, put a little bit of wheel on the curb, doesn't put a wheel off, and he is right there the whole way through. And right to the end, look, just backs off on the front brake, boom, back on the door again. That is a dominant performance. I haven't watched one driver here this weekend do anything close to that yet. Now, I know some of the guys are holding back, but this guy has just jumped up into first position in terms of favourites at the moment. And Oliver Randalu from his